This is why your parents told you not to play ball in the house. But today, we're knocking myths out of the park.
So a funny story about this bat, came from one of the first properties that Tim and I sold with White Whale Real Estate. You can't really see it, but it says in case of emergency. So the homeowner really was in home defense.
It was hanging on his bedroom wall. It was the funniest thing, but so we've kept it ever since in case of emergency. So today, the whole point of this video, we're not here to talk about the bat or my awesome batting skills, but today we're talking about 5 myths that need to be debunked in regards to real estate. There's tons of myths out there. You can't believe everything you see on the internet. So today we're gonna tell you about some myths and why they are either true or false. Stay tuned, don't forget like, subscribe, and follow.
And if you don't know who we are, my name is Chris Shores, this is Tim Loomis. We are the owners of White Whale Real Estate in Smyrna Beach, Florida. And we bring you all the hottest, latest, and greatest news in the area. We get calls, texts, and emails from messages from people every day, just like you. So if there's anything we can do to help you guys out, please let us know. And you can always click the link in the description below to schedule a free consultation with us. And in the meantime, let's get to those myths.
Let's watch them. All right, so myth number 1. I need 20% down in order to purchase a house. False. That is not true. There are many programs out there that you're able to purchase a property, sometimes with as little as 3.5% down. It really depends on your qualifications, what type of loan you're going for. If you're looking to buy a property, reach out to us. We'll put you in touch with a lender who can go through all the options for you. But that is a false statement. You do not always need 20%. Got another one.
All right, so myth number 2 is renovating your kitchens and bathrooms are always going to net you a higher return when you sell the house. So this is definitely going to be a myth busted. You're not always guaranteed a higher return when you renovate your kitchens and bathrooms, or really anything else for that matter on your home. So you really need to be careful of what you're doing when you're remodeling and understand what you're trying to achieve with it. So what we mean by that is you really want to make sure that you're paying attention to the current market situation. You want to pay attention to the quality of the renovation remodels that you're doing. So if you think by spending $1,000 on new cabinets and getting subpar cabinets is going to get you an extra $20,000 on your home, that's probably not going to be the case. So you really want to be paying attention to the quality and the craftsmanship that you are putting in if you're really looking to get a higher net return on your property. The other big common mistake that Tim and I see a lot with these properties is you want to make sure when you are doing these renovations or remodels that you're taking into account what the potential buyer pool is going to be. So what I mean by that is if you're in a historic home and you go and renovate the kitchen and make it all modern and minimalistic and sleek looking, you're not going to be appealing to that type of buyer that's going to be wanting to buy a historic home. So, you know, same goes for the opposite. If you've got a nice modern home and then you bring in some real chunky, beautiful, like cherry cabinets, that's probably not going to appeal to that buyer for that home. So just make sure you take into account those 3 major things: the potential buyer pool, the current market situation, and the quality of your craftsmanship. But always, you know, make sure you consult with a real estate professional to see if that renovation that you're going to do is really going to bring you that extra net income that you're looking for.
Myth number 3, springtime is the best time to buy a house. False again, my friends. That is not true. Although there tends to be an influx of listings in the springtime, it does not necessarily mean, sweet boat, it does not necessarily mean that it's the best time to purchase a house. So when there is more listings that come on the market, that also means there's more competition. So you really need to buy and sell when it's the best time for you and your family. We always reiterate this. Make sure that you work with a professional real estate agent that can help you find a deal no matter what the market is. And remember, springtime is not always the best time to buy.
All right, myth number 4 is that real estate is always a guaranteed investment. So this is definitely a big myth busted here. Nothing in life is guaranteed. Real estate can be a safe and sound investment, but you have to know what you're doing. You need to do your research. You need to work with professionals. That's not only real estate agents. You're gonna need to work with attorneys, accountants, and the whole gang of legal team to make sure that you are having a safe, sound, secure investment. These people behind us, we're pretty certain they made a really great investment. Great spot in Edgewater. They got the land for a good deal. Quality construction that they're putting up right next to the Edgewater boat ramp. Have river views, so they really made a good play on this investment property behind us. But you just want to make sure that you have all your ducks in a row and that you're just not rushing into anything because you think it's a good deal, especially if it's your first time doing an investment real estate deal. Really make sure that you take the time to do your due diligence and make sure that you're not getting in over your head. All right, myth number 5 is that you only find the best deals online. So definitely big, huge myth busted there. It is so crucial that you are working with local professionals in the area that have their boots on the ground, because a lot of the time some of the best deals in the market are the ones that don't even go online and that nobody knows about. So these are what are called pocket listings, and these are listings that real estate agents know about that are in town with private sellers that are just letting real estate agents know that they'd be open to the idea of selling their home. So when you are a buyer looking for a particular home, that's why it's really important to talk with local real estate agents, because they may know of that perfect property that you're looking for that you can't just seem to find online.
All right, folks, so there you have it. 5 myths today that we debunked. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, follow. Leave us a comment below. Click that little notification button. We get messages from people just like yourselves every day, so we greatly appreciate you guys.
Yep, love the engagement with the community that we're growing and developing here. And let us know, though, too, in the comments what myths that we didn't cover that you think are important as well. We'd love to hear from you on your perspective on real estate and what you found not to be true in the real estate world. So I think that's all we have for you today. We look forward to seeing you in next week's video and in and around town.
Have a good one.